Yeah, what's up, everybody? Welcome.
What's good, my friends?
Welcome to the Wine on Wine, everybody.
Or the Margarita Unwind, whichever team you're on this evening. Adam's rocking the usual. I'm going a little different.
Nick's been again left, as all the fans know. Nick's on the Margarita train so far, so he's rocking it. He's enjoying it. Is this your second batch?
Yeah, buddy. I've spent roughly over $100 on stuff for margaritas in the last I'm not sure, a very unhealthy period of time. So so this is a dangerous habit, but you know what? We're rolling with it, and we are enjoying every second of it, guys.
Hey, you don't live forever, boys and girls.
No,
you
and
don't
you live
forever.
even shorter when you have as many margaritas as I do. But dude, it's Friday. It's kind of the weekend for. I mean, you're going away.
I'm going to Niagara Falls, baby.
That's gonna be a lot of fun.
I'm actually going on a wine tasting tour, so like I'm having wine tonight, tasting the shitty cheap wine. This wine's like $5.50, and then I'm going to experience some Niagara wines. We're going to the Wayne Gretzky Vineyard, and then we're going to another one. I don't really know the name of that one.
Very cool.
But yeah, so we're gonna be experiencing. But it's gonna rain tomorrow, so that's gonna be a little shitty. So we gotta go inside. But
that is gonna be
fun,
buddy. But who knows? You'll have a good time regardless. There's been a lot of reports, a lot of rumors circulating right now, going back and forth from the government to the Blue Jays, to the government again. I have a great tweet here that I screenshotted. I thought this was pretty accurate. I'm going to shout this person out. Blue Jays blotter tweets out today, they're coming to play in Toronto July 30th. No, they're not. Yes, they are. No. There's your update for the day. And that's really what it feels like right now, dude. They've been back and forth. Nobody really knows. Feeling kind of okay?
I'm feeling like, I do feel like it's like a 55 to 60% chance it's the 30th. And again, like vice versa for it not being the 30th. But if it's not the 30th, it's going to be the 20th for sure. And that's what it feels like. And I sent another screenshot, and it's really funny because Arash Madani tweeted out, he has a quote from one of the parliament officials being like, you guys seem to like odds. I'd go on negative 125 on yes and plus 105 on no. So it's literally what, my percentage is. So.
Yeah, that seems about 55 to 60% sort of thing that it's going to happen on the 30th. If it is, though, they really need to get on it. I'm assuming that the announcement has got to be happening, like...
Yeah, Sportsnet said within the next 24 hours. And they said that yesterday, too.
Well, that's the thing, dude. Sportsnet has no fucking idea what's going on, right? This is between the Blue Jays and the government, and we've seen how the government likes to take their sweet-ass time when it comes to these things.
I'm sure the Blue Jays aren't a big priority for the government right now.
No. I mean, like, this is like their last sort of thing on their agenda, and they're like, shit, I just want to go home for the weekend. What's up, Jays?
Yeah, like I'm trying to fucking solve coronavirus right now and solve all these issues in the world and racism and genocide and the people want to play baseball?
Right. What? Well, you know what? I would hope that's what our government is doing.
I would hope, right?
Something tells me that that's not totally the case. But
like, genocide.
Yeah.
Oh, baseball. Yeah, no. Justin.
Yeah. But either way, guys, it should be very soon, the announcement. I'm hoping yes. I am feeling positive that it's going to be the 30th. But if not, the 20th, that's not a horrible concession. A couple weeks, 3 of them to be exact. And regardless, I'm going to immediately be buying my tickets right away.
Oh my God, I can't wait. You know what? I was actually picturing them coming home and like the standing ovation that Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is going to get when he comes home is going to be so huge.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like this guy just returned, like when a guy gets traded and he makes his first appearance back in the ballpark. Arenado, and they get that standing O. That's the shit that he's going to get. He's not going to tip his hat and wave because the season's still going, but the fans are going to do it because they're going to recognize the amount of fucking work that man put in.
Well, I think that everyone's going to get it a bit, dude. Like everyone is deservingly so. They are away from their homes right now. This is not where they should be living full time, and they are. A lot of them have had to uproot their families, and they're going to have to do it again on some really short notice whenever it does get decided. I just saw here from Abba Ed Edgar. Welcome in. Welcome in, Draco. Welcome in, Tristan Morgan.
Welcome,
Edits.
everybody.
Celtics Today, Mile High 6, Campbell Story. Welcome in, everyone.
Welcome.
But he just says, hi, guys. Watching Tim and Friends. Seems like the Blue Jays are coming home. New York Yankees should trade everyone if they get swept by Boston.
Yeah! Trade
yes.
Cole!
So yes to all of those things.
Yeah,
right there. I agree
yeah.
with all of that, man. And if they were to trade everyone, then I'd want in on a lot of those guys.
And Hockey Kid, I see you got season tickets. Well, if you're ever not going some days, send them over here, my friend.
Hit them up. I biked past Justin's house today in a Jays hat. Oh, and Ahmed just says, we got approved.
Hold on. We got to check this out. We got to be checking Twitter. A reliable source.
Yeah. Hit me with the reliable sources right now, because we only have one person saying something right now, and it's Ahmed. And you guys like to pull our chains sometimes, so.
Blue Jays return is trending on Twitter.
Trending on Twitter as in, like,
nope.
It's happening.
Nope,
it's
there's just talks. Nope, nothing yet.
Okay, we're not sure yet. We're still not sure.
Gosh.
You guys are screwing with us. But
I hope they announce it before the game.
Totally,
That's for
totally.
sure.
I would like to be here live with you guys when that does happen.
Check Rob. Now I gotta check Rob Gillies.
Oh my gosh! Now we gotta check Rob Gillies' Twitter. Okay, you check that. I'm gonna answer Draco's question right now because he is asking one. How long does it take for the Blue Jays to make a big trade? Well, I'm going to tell you right now, the maximum amount that it could take is roughly 2 weeks because, guys, the trade deadline is fast freaking approaching. It's literally on July 30th. It is July 16th today. So do the math. That's 14 days. So they have 2 weeks if they want to make a big deal this season.
That's right.
I would say it's going to happen probably like the 12th, 13th, or on the 14th day because they want to get the entire story of what this team has done in that time period. We want to know how many games have we won, how many have we lost, are we hot, are we cold, is anyone hurt? It's going to be right at the end.
All right, guys. Rob Gillies. He's got a check mark, so he's official. All right, he says, Toronto, in capitals. The Blue Jays have received approval by top Canadian health officials. That was the big one.
Okay.
They were waiting for that. They've got the approval now.
Okay.
They just need one last sign-off required by the country's immigration minister for an exemption on border restrictions that would allow them to play in Canada starting July 30th.
Oh, we coming home, baby.
That's it. We just need one more sign-off, and it's good to go.
Bro, imagine,
it's good to go.
Imagine if you're that fucking guy and you're like, no, you know what? Everyone sign off on this.
No.
I don't want it. I don't want it.
Vlad fucked my wife.
Yeah. It's like, I'm a New York Yankee fan. Like, screw you guys.
Yeah, no, you ain't coming home. Stay there.
Yeah,
God.
Well, I would really love to, if we can get that check mark, eventually change this title to they are coming home.
Yes.
That's how we know this is going to be a good wine on wine if it becomes official, guys.
You guys let us know because you guys are all celebrating, but guys, we just need one more. It's not official.
Yeah.
They just pass it through one of the hardest parts. We got to wait for the official.
Probably, though. I'd say that we just said that it was like 60%.
It's now like,
we're looking like 85, 90
yeah,
or something.
it's up there now.
I'm feeling good. And the second that it does happen, you're going to watch me buy tickets on
Yeah, buy tickets. We're going to buy tickets. We're going to we're going to change the title, too. We're going to be like, they are! They are!
Totally. But up until that point, let's dive into the box right now.
Also, I saw a lot of you guys had questions earlier. Feel free to repost them because the beginning part, we're obviously talking about this huge news. Everyone's talking about it. Now Kyle Duffield's in here talking about it.
Wow, everyone's saying it, man. Like, tell me that it's
official because they need one more signature.
Yeah,
they need one more signature,
man. Okay, in the meantime, while you're looking at that, I'm gonna. Oh my God! God damn it! This is literally about us moving. This comes in from Dylan_Prue, one of the guys that runs our Twitter. He says, "Do you think moving back to Buffalo will have an impact on the Jays' offense?" Well, okay. No. I mean, let's not even talk about Buffalo. That's over now. Do you think that moving back to Toronto would have an impact on the Jays offense or just as a team as a whole? Let's make it a whole thing.
Okay. The only reason why I say it could be is that if the players start changing what they're doing, because the way the balls are flying all over the place, not really. I mean, the Jays have always had a great hitter's park all across baseball. They do it not even in Salem Field or down in Florida. Like obviously you see the boosted numbers, but like I feel like it just whatever happens, people are gonna say, oh, it's the field because like they've had such a great start that like can they keep it up? I don't know. Maybe a little bit, but it's not going to be because of the ballpark.
I don't think it has anything to do with the ballpark at all. I do think that they will be affected, and sadly, I do think it will be a little bit negatively, not at all because of like changing their approach or anything like that. I just think that it requires a lot to uproot your family mid-season. There's a lot of mental strain that it takes to literally take everything that you own and move it to a complete different city while you're playing a game every single day.
They already did that, though, with Buffalo. They already did that once. So
I know, but I mean, like, this is to another country too. Like, I do think that it's taxing, man. It's taxing. How many times can you do that during a season and not be taxed by that?
I mean, they're playing road games 24/7 for the last 2 years. Like, they're not playing home games at all. So I feel like they're kind of used to it at this point. You know what I mean?
Maybe.
You know, and they already have homes. Like a lot of guys still already have homes in Toronto. So it's like. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I hope it's almost like, thank God we're home. And it like boosts their morale. Because Bo Bichette even said, man, I just want to get back to Toronto. Like that's all during the All-Star game. I just want to get back. So like this will be good for them. Yeah,
okay. Maybe maybe it helps them out then. Maybe it's a beneficial thing. We'll see, guys. We'll see.
Tim and Friends just announced the JAYS are coming back July 30th. They're right behind us. Did they just say that?
Change the title, big
All right,
dog.
we're
Change
changing
the
it.
title.
We're changing
I think
it.
it's happening, guys. I think it is definitely happening. I mean, it might not be 100% official right now, but I feel like somebody who knows something that we don't know is saying that it's freaking happening. So in that case, I am pretty freaking amped, man, because we are going to be going to a lot of ball games in person, buying a lot of $5 beers in person, seeing a lot of things in fucking person.
Yeah, buddy. Oh my God, that's literally 2 weeks away. That is literally 2 weeks away.
Exactly 2 weeks away. That is exactly 2 weeks away.
Holy crap.
So that's super exciting, guys. Looks like we are coming home.
Holy crap.
I want to know how many of you guys... Yeah, clap it out.
Let's fucking go, boys! We're coming home to Toronto! Things are fucking coming back! Let's go!
COVID is on its way out, guys. See you later, COVID.
I saw on my Uber back home today, they were talking about, this is the start of the fourth wave. It's all the calm before the storm. And I was just like, fuck that. I'm going to put on my ignorance cap and say, fuck that shit.
Yeah.
We're coming home. It's just fine.
I would definitely like to bury my head in the sand for whatever the fourth wave might be. I know that there's all these Delta variants. Shit that sounds like the SWAT team of COVID.
Just continue developing more vaccines. Just shoot me every 6 months. I do not care.
Right.
I do not care.
Yeah. I definitely would prefer to go and get drunk in the 500s.
Yes.
But yeah, it looks like it's happening, guys. 42 home games would be awesome. The boys have played 2 seasons of road games. Yes.
For real.
Yes.
For real.
Going to at least 1/4 of those. Nate Greenberg says, as a Nationals fan, I'm happy for y'all. Yeah, you've had it different in the United States. You guys have been going to games. You've had them there. You've been maskless for a whole lot of time, too. We still don't have that. But either way, this is super exciting.
Wow.
Daryl Adams 331 asking you a question,
as
Adam. He always does.
You guys hope to get the JAYS to get Chris Bryant, excuse me? No. I hope not, my man. I hope not, Daryl, because I don't want him. It would be wasted prospects. That's what it would be. But wow, fuck. I feel like talking about something different is gonna bum my mood, but I'm going for it. I'm going for a question.
Go for it, man.
Guys, oh my God. Also, Cyclone Birds comment: Buffalo is long gone, just like the ex-girlfriend who never returns.
Wow, it's always this.
Classic. All right. This one asks, who is currently the best trade piece? I'm assuming, are we talking JAYS or are we talking MLB? Because we can talk both.
Well, we can talk both for sure.
Talk both.
Who is currently the best trade piece?
Yes.
Well, what would you say on the Blue Jays?
For me, because I'm gonna look. Obviously, the best trade piece could be fucking Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Right. Well,
because he has the most value.
We're talking realistic right now.
I would say it's Jordan Groshans. Jordan Groshans, best trade piece. Shortstop, Don't really need Jordan Groshans, and he's like the next highest, other than Martin and Nate Pearson. That'd be me.
Yeah, I think that probably makes a lot of sense for me as well. Like, it feels like if you had to rank our ammunition, like we have a couple pieces of like pistol ammo. We got maybe like 1 or 2 sniper rifles, and like Jordan Groshans is kind of like our fucking bazooka that we're gonna fire off when it's time to like really go for it. You know, like this is a guy who carries a lot of trade value. If we were to go after a guy like Jose Barrios, expect to see Jordan Groshans in that deal as like our main piece that we're sending over there. If we ever want to go out and get a big guy, then he's going to be the guy to do it. You know, Nate Greenberg comments, the Jays getting Nelson Cruz, and that's very likely. But for Nelson Cruz, we can fire one of our pistol ammo. We don't have to give up our big bazooka.
I think next year we could start seeing bazookas being whipped out. This year we're not whipping out bazookas. Because unless it's for someone like Jose Barrios and we can have some more longevity, that would make sense. But this year, no.
Yeah.
I don't think bazookas.
I also like what Draco's saying, if we were selling. Now, if we were selling, I think our best trade piece immediately turns to...
Oh, I know who it is. Marcus Semien.
It might be.
Or Robbie Ray.
But... yeah, it might be, but I was honestly thinking too, like, do you think Gurriel becomes part of a sell for us? Like, is he in our sell thing? Because he does have a lot of years.
That's the contract, right? Yeah, because I think the contract wouldn't.
That's the thing, right? It's like if we were to sell him, I do think he'd probably have a bit more value than those guys, just because of the long-term contract and like how young he is and whatever. But like, I don't know if he'd be part of our sell.
No, right? I don't think so. So I think it would probably be, well, we can actually look right now. Let's go. Let's look at baseball trade value.
Right? We should have like a connection to the computer on these things and look shit up and show people and whatnot.
Like we do. We just, if we could find a way, we have to buy an extension monitor to get my monitor out here, and then it's right here. Right. And then that way we can instead of like having to lean over like this, we just got to get one. I'm going to look into that.
Upgrade,
I'm going to look
guys.
into that.
Donate and we'll upgrade.
Guys, yes. If you guys donate, we'll put a monitor here and shit will get advanced. Oh no. I did a thing. And we're back. All right, we're gonna look at a trade.
Yeah, let's fucking fuck around with some Blue Jays trades right now.
All right. Well, first
what I want to
do. First, I want to see who, between Ray and Semien, who's got the best trade value?
Who's that negative? Go back.
Negative 21 is Ryu. Yeah, that makes sense. Man. It makes sense. I mean, no one's gonna be trading for Ryu.
Negative 21 though, like that's like fucking bad, dude. That's like really bad. Wow, Ryu's not valuable.
Yeah, Groshans with a 25.2 value.
That's really nice. Huge. Also, look at Orelvis Martinez.
Yeah, dude. He's huge. He's a big guy.
Wow, he's got a big bar of trades.
He's supposed to be really good.
26.6 trade value for Orelvis Martinez, shortstop. That's ranked higher than Groshans, even though Groshans is ranked higher in our prospect pool.
Wow.
So very interesting on that.
Wow.
Also, this is why we need to trade a catcher.
Moreno.
Our catchers are fucked. Our catchers are messed up.
Our Moreno is the 4th highest trade value in Blue Jays system. That's Guerrero's number 1, then it's Bichette, then it's Austin Martin, and then it's Moreno. That's because 19 years old and doing what he's doing, like
as a catcher,
yeah. You're expensive.
Here's the thing: this algorithm really likes the catchers. I don't know if this is like legit to real life, but like they really like the catchers here. Even a guy like Danny Jansen rocking with a 12.3
over Semien at 10.1.
Over Semien, big dog. Like that's like Danny Jansen. If we were to go out and get a Chris Bryant, Danny Jansen would be like our big piece that we're sending back. He'd be like our big piece. It'd be Danny Jansen and our 15th ranked prospect or something. That would get the job done.
I feel like it's because Jansen is a decent catcher, I mean. And whereas like you'll have him for a little bit longer, whereas Simeon's only like a 1 year, spend it now, win now kind of guy.
It's also too like I said, this algorithm loves the catchers, you know, because they are so rare. They play all the time. You need them not only for a batting standpoint, but you also need them for a defensive standpoint too, and to call your games.
Yeah.
Right? It's like your pitcher is only as good as that catcher who's calling the game.
I mean, let me just throw it out there, Blue Jays fans. Why do you think our rotation got so good as soon as we got Russell Martin? Why do you think our rotation got immediately better?
Right.
Russell Martin
he helped.
Brings pitching staffs to the World Series, or at least he used to.
Yeah.
So that, like, seriously, that was a good move for us.
Yeah, no, he helped a lot, man. Also, guys, we definitely missed a whole lot of your comments.
We did.
So I totally apologize. We were looking at some trade values right now. 84 wins, over, says Chris. I'm going to go over 84 wins because actually, if you look at what the pace that we're on right now, we would be going slightly over. We'd be chilling at like a 85, 86 wins, which is kind of what I predicted preseason anyways. But I do think that we're going to be better this next second half than we were in the first half, assuming that Vlad doesn't cool off, assuming like our offense stays good. But that's what I think.
I agree. I completely agree. D. Ned saying, check Hazel May.
She's got a surprise.
Hazel May. What are you saying?
It's got to be official now, right?
Been running around here on the field for pregame content when Kevin Biggio sticks his head out from the tunnel and yells at me with a big smile, "Hey, we got approved."
Nice.
Let's go. It's official, baby. If Kevin Biggio's saying it and Hazel May's saying it, it's official as fuck.
Our boy Kevin Biggio isn't going to lie.
Fuck, we're going back to Toronto. It's just hitting me now. I want to get some fucking tickets. At the end of this, we got to buy tickets.
Absolutely.
We got to buy tickets.
Absolutely. We're going to be buying tickets. Shit. Yes, guys, the Blue Jays have just got approved. Shit. Everyone, if tickets become available, please let us know. They probably won't because this is all like news that's happening right now. But if they do, then let us know because we obviously, have got to freaking get some.
Oh my God, we got to get some freaking tickets. 45 and 42.
Yeah,
it's what we are.
Yeah, I also do want to, because we didn't actually quite finish off that last question. We said our best trade piece.
Oh yeah.
We said if we're selling and if we're buying. We didn't say for the MLB as a whole.
Right.
What do you got there?
That's on the market right now. Like realistically, like what's on the market? Probably between not considering trade value, just like fucking name value and like just like who's gonna be the hottest piece. It's gonna be between Max Scherzer and Trevor Story, in my opinion. Yeah, I mean we can keep searching. Do you have anybody else? That's kind of.
I mean, I do think that if Jose Barrios is getting traded, he actually does have the most value.
Yeah.
The biggest person that's gonna help your team right now, I would argue it's Max Scherzer or Kyle Gibson. Those guys to me seem to be like game changers. Chris Bryant is also a pretty big one too, though.
That's true. Now that he's back on the market and he's got like outfield and third base on eligibility
and an OPS of like 870 or something.
Yeah,
like that.
Solid. Like this guy's a fucking MVP.
You're gonna kill it. You're gonna do well.
Yeah, like he's good and like he could go to so many teams. Like that's gonna be really interesting. Where does he go? Where the fuck?
Chris Bryant?
Dude,
honestly, we might need to I know that we just did a Bryant video, guys. Check that out. That one really popped off. Everyone loved that one. But the rumors, like both of us said, we predicted Mets. They are starting to heat up right now. I've been seeing Mets. It's looking more and more likely that he is going to the Mets, and that just makes too much sense for me for it not to happen.
Right. We're gonna when he goes to the Mets. Guys, we're claiming it right here. Chris Bryant will go to the Mets. I will bet money on it.
Yeah,
I could.
I wish that you could bet money on
I would.
Shit.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
That'd be really cool.
I'd totally bet money on the Mets.
Guys, hit us with some questions in the chat. I'm going to dive back into the box right now. Nice to see you guys. Go on Blue Jays Center to Celtics today. Thanks, man. They're great over there. That's an awesome page. We're good friends with one of the pals that runs it there. He's an awesome guy. Steve Ben, shout out. Patreon member. We love him. We went live with one of their other persons that run that page as well last week. We will be back on that page live next weekend on Friday. So not this weekend.
Yeah.
Blue Jays report says favorite drink to watch the Jays game with above 5% alcohol content. This is the type of question
Who
that
said
I
that?
like.
Who said
Blue Jays report, dude.
Blue Jays
this
report.
is straight up
Nice.
like not us, bro. This is like a this is a Blue Jays run.
Nice.
You check them out on Instagram, guys. They also have some good content. So shout out Blue Jays report. But what's your favorite drink that to watch the game with above 5% alcohol content? I also want you guys in the chat to answer this as well.
Wow. That is a good question. It all depends on, like, because obviously at the game, they don't have many beers over 5%. It's just like 5 or 4. But if I'm at home, like probably a good IPA or like a good, like a Jelly King. Like there's this good brewery that we live by. I'd love to get, like, those are so good to watch games with.
Yeah, totally.
I think those would be my favorite because, like, I can go wine. I do drink wine. I love it with games, but, like, just having that flavor of, like, a good, like, craft beer changes the game.
I think that drinking wine is exceptional for a late night game, whereas drinking an IPA is, like, really nice for, like, an afternoon game.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
yes. I agree. Because in the wine, like, you can soothe into the couch.
You know, it's also too. It's like it depends on the game. Like if we like win like pretty handily and it's a chill game and like we're ahead the whole time. Having some wine is like really nice, you know? Because like I turn my brain off. I'm just like, we got these guys.
Exactly, and I'm just enjoying and like loving the team. And shit.
I'm just like, fuck yeah, Vlad. Like I'd probably bang him.
Even if we're losing, I'm like, it's all right. We'll get him tomorrow. Like, like,
don't worry about it, man. Don't worry
also, super official now. The Blue Jays just tweeted the date, July 30th, 2021.
Go.
It's a super official.
I hope that all of you are ready to meet our stupidity in person at some point because we would love to see you guys at Blue Jays games now that this is an actual thing that can happen.
Yes.
Maybe some really critical games. Like us Yankees, us Rays, us against Boston, in Toronto. Would love to get a little meetup going with you folks.
Okay, we gotta look at the schedule. We gotta look at the schedule up ahead and see some potential days that we could go to. We gotta see this shit.
Totally. Get it ready. I'm gonna answer a question real quick as you're doing that.
Yeah.
Some good ones. What do we got from the
answer the question, then we'll look at the schedule after this question, everybody.
Oh my gosh, Blue Jays Nation again.
Oh, hello. Oh,
or was it Blue Jays report?
Report. Now this is Nation. There's
my
Blue Jays
gosh.
Center, and there's Blue Jays today. There's so many Blue Jays.
Jesus Christ.
things.
We got to get a little bit more fucking original, eh?
Yeah, but today sounds good with Jays.
How much money do I have to donate for you to down a bottle of Jack on stream? Why do you guys try to torture us like this?
Okay, but how much would it be? To actually think about putting that straw in, seeing the fucking
like you're
750.
saying, like, okay, well here's what I'm saying. What if the stream is an hour long?
And what part of the stream are we at?
But like, what if the entire hour-long stream is I have to down this thing?
I
know
see what you're saying. Not like a go.
Yeah, like what? Because like that changes my values.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay. So let's say it's let's say it's a wine on wine, and someone donated before saying next stream you got to down a bottle of Jack, and I'm like, all right, I will. So
like
$750 in an hour. How much?
Oh my god.
Okay, let's start playing the game. I'll start tossing out numbers.
Oh shit!
Holy shit! Speaking of donations,
wow.
Abba Edgar, with $50.
We've never got a donation that big before in our life, Abba Edgar. That is honestly, truly fucking heartwarming, my guy.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
It's heartwarming as
I don't know if it's quite enough to make me do a whole set.
Yeah, you gotta test
but
us.
But that is like honestly so fucking nice, dude. Like, we totally appreciate that. That is amazing. That is so
god, amazing. I gotta read his comment out. Of course, he says, here's donations for your computer mount or desk. Oh my god. I still believe the Jays will trade for pitching, catching, and left-handed hitter to play third. We are coming home. Tell the world. Wow. That's fucking amazing, dude.
Wow. Thank you so much, man. Thank you.
we will get that extension cable to get the monitor out here. We will.
Yes.
That actually will probably cover it.
Yes.
Like,
yes. For real, man.
Thank you
so fucking much,
Thank
Abbott. That
you.
means like literally so much. So much.
Wow.
Dude.
Thank you.
So
Holy
putting that
shit.
in perspective, how much for the bottle of Jack, guy?
Oh my god. Okay. If I have an hour to drink a whole bottle of Jack, we'll start tossing us some numbers. Start tossing us some numbers towards me.
Okay, well, I mean, like, Jesus Christ. It's actually just, like, I don't think I would do it. I don't... No, there's a number. There's
a number.
There's a number.
Okay, so tossing out some numbers. Tossing out
Like
some numbers.
1,000? Would you down the whole bottle of Jack for $1,000?
Yes, absolutely. I would even go less.
Okay.
Start
like
pushing me down.
$500? Would you do an entire $750 bottle? Like, you understand, like you're
$500.
probably going to have to go to the hospital after. Like,
I will be puking as shit.
Like,
no, but
like you're probably going.
I probably could. I probably could do it. I don't know about hospital.
I don't think you could do it, dude. I don't think you could do it, guy.
I will puke it up before I finish it. That's definitely gonna happen. I already know it's gonna happen.
Like, there's no way you could have that much alcohol and be okay. Like,
I mean, well, I've probably done it in the past, to be honest.
No, you haven't, dude. No,
probably.
You think you've done 750?
Probably
in
like
an
alcohol
hour?
equivalent to that. Yeah. Oh yeah. Probably. I'm probably just talking my ass, but okay. I would do it for 1,000. That's what I'd do it for.
1,000, eh? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I couldn't put my body.
I already know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna fucking pass out before I even finish it.
Yeah.
But the respect will be there, and we'll pass.
Yeah. See, the thing is like I think I'd actually now that I'm thinking back on it, I think I'd actually prefer to do the whole bottle all at once, so then I can immediately go puke.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Whereas like if I did it the whole time, I can't puke it up.
No, because I'd be like, I'd literally be passing out.
It'd be awful, guys. Don't ever make us do that, please.
Also, Draco's quoting me, my boy Pamps. He's down with an injury. What the hell? We're mistreating my boy Pamps right now, man. Why are we doing this to Pamps? This guy deserved so much more. And look what you've done. Look what you've done, Blue Jays management.
Nothing, dude. They hate Pam.
They hate my boy Pamps for some reason.
Yeah, nobody likes Pams.
Why the fuck don't we like Pamps?
I don't know, dude. Like him and Montoya, like it was one of those things where it's like he's like, "All right, guys, like I got this cool new idea for our pitching staff," and Pamps is like, "Oh yeah, but like that's not really my process." And Montoya was like, "I hate you."
Even no matter what he does, he always gets when we're down by 5 rolls in the 6th or 5th inning. Then it's the 7th inning, and he just gets sit down. What the fuck? What the fuck? This guy's at least the 7th, 8th setup guy.
Totally.
And a weak bullpen. God.
Yo, hit us with some questions. Abba Edgar, you definitely are willing or deserving to hit us with a question.
Wait! He got DFA'd?
Wait, Pams? Oh, well,
don't you fucking tell me he got DFA'd.
Well, he went to AAA now, right?
Yeah, but DFA'd. But
not
DFA'd is
DFA'd.
not DFA'd.
Like we're killing him forever?
No, he did.
Somebody let us know about that. Somebody let us know about. It's your turn, actually.
Oh, yeah, it's my turn. Are you calling him Pamps? When I say it fast, it sounds like that. Pamps. It's Pamps. Pamps.
What do we got in the box?
Yo, this one's from Tristan Baseball 06. Shout out Tristan. This is Tristan Morgan's account on Twitter. On Instagram, excuse me. Also, I just love the fucking ABBA with the $50
It's
donation.
right up
It's still there, man.
Still there. It's
Thank
like,
you,
hello, it says.
Yeah, right? Tristan asks, do you think Matt Olson could be a dark horse MVP by the end of the year?
You know what? I definitely believe that is the case, actually. I was looking at, because I'm right now putting together a video, guys, is coming out like within a couple days, the most underrated MLB player on every team. So I had to go through every fucking team and look at their whole squad. Matt Olson is putting together a year that I did not expect.
You really?
Over 900 OPS, doing really, really nice, not only offensively, but defensively. if we're gonna use the word dark horse, you know, freely, I absolutely think so, man. Like, he picks it up, like Vladdy cools it off.
That's
like,
it.
Totally, right?
Vladdy and Shohei Ohtani has to really cool it off for me to go with Olsen. Because like, I look around the league, around the American League, and I really don't see anyone else even getting close. Like, I do think about Olsen when I think about guys who are having incredible years. But that's it, man. That's it. Like, what's next? Judge?
I guess,
Mullins?
you know what?
That's about it for me.
I think that I'm using the word candidate as in, like, you know, I could totally see him finishing, like, you know, second, third, or fourth or something.
Yeah.
Like, he could be in that mix. He could be in that mix.
I think
right?
he's top 5 for sure MVP candidate this year.
Totally,
You know what
because I do believe he will hit over 35 bombs in Oakland. He's going to be really solid. He's going to have an OPS like in and around that 950 area. Probably not enough to win, but as considered a candidate, totally. Totally. Man. Absolutely. He's having a great year.
Fuck it. I'm down too.
I think that he has my favorite batting stance in the entire league.
Is he very tall?
He's like, he holds the bat
Yeah,
out
he holds
like
it out,
this.
right?
Like, it's like this. It's so weird. It's like he holds it like this, and then he goes back and he like golfs them, bro. But he holds it out like
he's trying
this.
to get his
And then
arms loose.
Yeah, like they're basically like fully extended,
Yeah.
and then he goes through.
It's so interesting because you'd think, looking at him, like, that's got to get tiring. But, like, it's working for him. You know, I guess you got to tuck those shoulders. If you tuck the elbows in a little bit,
It's
then it would
really
work.
interesting.
Because if you do this, it's like, oh, that's uncomfortable. But yeah, like this.
Well,
because
because you got to have them close together because that's
Yeah.
how you get your power. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you have them out like this, you can't get any power.
Oh yeah,
You know?
oh yeah. It's actually this is what my baseball coach told me growing up. Whenever Jose Bautista would have an open stance like this, like his arms would be like this, and it's because he swings too fast. He swings so fast that he gets ahead of himself. Doing this slows down your swing because you got to do more movement because you eventually have to end up like this at one point.
Right.
So if you're so fast, it's like you'll slow it down and then be on point, be on time.
Totally.
Yeah. What else, guys? Send us some questions. Have you guys seen the video that goes with the tweet? It gave me chills.
We'll have to
look
look
at
at
it
that
after because
afterwards,
we
yeah.
just heard about it today, Marshall. Marshall also. I'm going to throw it out there because Marshall Owen's saying he's calling it. I'll give him all the credit in the world. Marshall Owen, you called it.
You
Blue
called
Jays
it,
coming
man.
back July 30th.
Yeah, it's happening. It is happening, man.
Yeah. All right. Guys, ask us some questions. Again, sorry, there's a lot of comments. Everyone's talking about the Blue Jays come back to Toronto, which I love.
I want to see a lot of basketball going on in our comments right now, which is really
Basketball.
cool. I want to know
Cool.
in the chat who you guys got, Bucks or freaking Suns
Yeah,
this series, man. I got a free $20 bet again. I've got 3 of them so far. I haven't won any of them. This one, I'm going all of it on the Bucks tonight. I'm saying they take it. Game 5.
Yeah.
I mean, Giannis is looking. I don't even know if he's in tonight, but I mean,
3-2.
But
Yeah.
fucking like Middleton looks like a 3-point, like he looks like Steph Curry these days.
Low key, I kind of want. I've said this before. I want the Suns. You probably want the Milwaukee.
I want the Bucks,
because
but-
of Green Bay and shit.
Aaron Rodgers
Yeah.
literally owns them.
Yeah,
Like, he
exactly.
owns them.
Right. I'm going Suns. It's literally strictly just because my fantasy team had Devin Booker, and like I want him to be kind of really cool and like elite and like good for you, you know?
Right, totally. This one asks, would Gurriel be a better third baseman than Biggio? And that's asked by Rhett Sevitz on Instagram. So shout out to them. Would Gurriel be a better third baseman than Biggio?
I think I remember that, and I actually left out this one part. I don't remember why I did, but I left out this one part. He did mention because of Gurriel's arm. Oh, I think there was some spelling errors. That's why. But because of his arm, because it's so accurate, would he be a better third baseman? And my opinion, honestly, I'm going to say no. Because this is the thing. Throwing's fine. It's the fielding. You got to have the ball first to make the throw. And I don't think he's got the skills to make a scoop, to get a hard hit ball. He's got all the time in the world in the outfield to read the ball, and he still can't read the ball. So for me, it's a no-go.
I'm not sure. I think that he could figure it out. I guess maybe I value Biggio like pretty lowly on this scale. Like I find like his arm's not there, and also his fielding's not that good.
Yeah, the thing is, I think
It's tough to say.
I think Biggio shouldn't even be a third base. Well, who's better third baseman? I think it is tough to say because Gurriel will never play third base.
He will, and
never.
that's the thing. Like I'd have to see him in that role for like an extended period of time. Because I do believe like right off the top, he'd probably suck. Like he'd probably be like Biggio or maybe even worse. Like could he develop into one though?
Well, let's see. He's starting to play a little bit. He's the backup first baseman now. He is the backup first baseman now to Vladdy. Mm-hmm. So that is a hot corner still.
Yeah.
So we got to see how he handles the heat, and then if he can start handling the heat there. Then maybe you put him over a third to give him a shot.
That's honestly true, you know. It's like, and so far I think he's been okay. Like I think I've seen him make like one mistake over at the first baseman spot, but like for the most part, I'm like, okay, like that's it, dude. Like you did the thing, you caught the ball, you got the out, like you did it. So,
So right? you know what? If you were to say like right now, like who would be a better first baseman overall? I think Gurriel's got a chance. I think Biggio he's got to go back to second. Like that, he's a second baseman, guys. He's not a fucking third baseman. He's clearly doesn't have the arm for third. Whereas Gurriel could have the arm for third. He's got the arm for left field. He's got the arm from deep center field. Like, who knows?
Also, I see a great comment here from Stephen A. Smith prompting an exceptional conversation.
Stephen A. Smith,
that
welcome.
We don't. Yeah. You got some thinking to do.
Hey, you got to calm down, okay? Ohtani is the man. All right, I don't care what language he speaks, Stephen A.
Yeah.
This guy is my hero.
Yeah, he's
my all-star.
He's elite as hell.
He's my face.
But oh my gosh, I think I might hate Stephen A. Smith. He says, let's go Steelers, Yankees, and Knicks. Those are all teams that I dislike.
Stephen
but he also goes out and says, my prediction is that the Yankees win AL
Oh,
East.
Stephen A., get out of here with those predictions, my guy. What are you're just saying words for clickbait now, man.
Well, we are going to be doing a video breaking down whether or not we're going to have this be a whole series. We're going to be doing a video starting with the Yankees because I think it's a really critical time for them, asking the question, will the New York Yankees make playoffs? I wanted to make a video because we have a series talking about will they make playoffs. I was thinking about, well, maybe we could do another series like will the Boston Red Sox win the division? The whole winning the division thing for the Yankees, though?
No.
That's not it for me.
Boston's going to win the division. I'm already going to say it right now. Boston's going to win the AL East. Sorry, guys. Boston's winning it this year. Marshall Owen, he's got a question. He goes, over under 3.5 players that the Jays acquire at the deadline.
Is that starting seveal weeks ago?
Yeah, good point.
Because we've already acquired, like, what, 2? 3?
3. Acquired 3. Corey Dickerson, Simber, and
in that
Rogers.
case, the answer is very clearly over.
And 4. We've got, there was that guy from Mets who's really bad. Barnes.
Okay, so if we were starting right this second, right now.
Yeah, right now.
What would you say?
That's tough. That is a good over-under. Because I would either say it's 3 or 4. Well, they're going to get at least, I think they're getting at least two more bullpen arms. 1, maybe 2. And then maybe one more positional player. Maybe a third baseman. Maybe. I'm going to go under in that case. Maybe a starting pitcher. So because all these maybes, I'm going to go under. It's going to be 3.
I'm going under 2. And I think that it's because we're going to be disappointed at trade deadline, guys. I think we are going to be disappointed. I hate to say it. I think it's going to happen, though. I don't know what's going to happen, but I think we're going to get disappointed. That's what I got.
What do you think is going to be like a realistic trade deadline? If you were to give like a realistic trade deadline prediction, what would it be?
Ask me in a week. You know what I mean? Like I'm worried that we aren't gonna perform in the next 2 weeks, and our trade deadline is not gonna look like it's supposed to look. And that's what I mean by it's like we're gonna be disappointed.
So let's say we're doing what we're doing right now. We're still 3 games over. It's like we're not really moving. We're not going anywhere. Because we have a tough schedule, guys. We face Boston a shitload.
That's what I'm saying. It's like this next, like I wanted to win more games before this time because now it's like we could very easily go below 500, and then like what do you do if you're in 4th place and you're looking at like you're only like 1 game above 500 now, and it's the trade deadline? Like what do you do? Like we're gonna be disappointed if that is the eventuality. You know?
Right.
We're not going to go out and get it.
So what I'm saying, right? So what do we think's going to happen? Let's say we're like still 3-4 games over 500. The trade deadline to me is going to look like kind of similar to what we've done so far. We add like one more okay bullpen guy. We maybe add one okay pitcher guy, like starting pitcher.
It wouldn't be wouldn't be the like blockbuster deadline that we're all predicting and hoping for.
However, Mark Shapiro is so aggressive this year. He's been the first guy to go out and make moves because he's trying to scoop up people before anyone else scoops them up. So with that being said, I can see, even if we're having this 500 until the trade deadline, I can see him being like a fucking aggressive as shit.
He's like, fuck it, I
don't care. I'm going. Because we're going back to Toronto. Oh my God. It's all clicking now. You know what? I'm changing my opinion. We're buying. We're not going to buy big because that would be dumb. We're going to buy middle big.
Yeah.
Because we're coming back to Toronto. Imagine, they come back to Toronto July 30th. That's the trade deadline.
Yes.
And we have a new fucking face, Kyle Gibson. we have Kimbrel. Oh, you know, like, oh my God. We have Chris Bryant.
That's not buying big to you guys?
Tickets.
Like, yeah.
That is buying, of course.
Yeah, that's got to be buying big,
Of course. But like, yeah, it is buying big. We're going to buy someone big, not a multiple big. We're going to buy somebody big to attract, because he said it in the preseason. Getting players sells tickets, and selling tickets equals a winning team.
And now that we're officially coming back to Toronto, that makes a lot of sense. So you know what would sell a whole lot of tickets? If we got Max Scherzer, if we got Chris Bryant, if we got all of these motherfucking guys.
Max Scherzer, Chris Bryant, Craig Kimbrel. That's the trade deadline prediction. Holy shit.
Oh my God.
Could you imagine?
No.
We're immediately the favorites.
Dude,
we're
not only are like
favorites.
is our team immediately the favorites, our podcast probably has like 10,000 subscribers.
We probably blow
at
up.
this point, like
because we called it right here.
It's like, what?
We called it, we repurposed this video.
Yeah. Jesus Christ, guys. We can only fucking hope that's the trade deadline. I very highly doubt it, though. But, I mean, who goddamn knows? More questions. Let's go.
More
Cyclone
questions.
Burns has ones. Do you think we could trade Manuel Beltre and JJ Azorio for Nelson Cruz? I'm not as familiar with their trade values, my dude.
We got it here. What's that? Beltre and Azorio?
Beltre. Hit me with Beltre, big dog. He's going to be down the line, I believe. Good. Beltre right here, 1.6.
Azorio, 1.14. Down to trade them. Don't even know them. Super cheap.
Yeah.
We can package them. Because here's the thing.
Wouldn't get it done, though. It wouldn't get it done.
Well, who's it for? Nelson Cruz? Oh, yeah, no. We'd probably need to add a little more. Yeah, because here's the thing. Because when we make our videos, like, a lot of you say, like, or we always say, we have to trade, like, an Orelvis Martinez to get this done. Or, like, someone, like, of that value. It's like, we can also combine lower dudes that I never even heard of.
Totally.
I've never even heard of that Cyclone Burns. Yeah. I call myself an analyst. I don't even know.
Also, Jean-Luc N says, y'all are getting my hopes up for probably nothing. And you know what, dude?
Bro.
You're probably right. You know, we're getting our hopes up for probably nothing.
Yeah, sorry, Jean-Luc. Sorry, man.
Also, guys, for the 44 of you guys watching right now, please hit us with a subscribe and a like. We do this every single Friday. We got podcasts all the time talking about everything ball, analysis videos. We go live on Sundays. We get drunk a lot. It's a really good time. Speaking of, I got to get another drink very soon.
Get another drink.
Yeah, I definitely have to do that.
We got time. Yes, the Jays are coming home. Oh, Draco. I've seen Draco pop this up with my name. Search up Joel Pamps on Twitter, Adam. It's official. Don't fuck with me, Draco.
All right, Draco's been hitting them hard. Hit us with some questions too, guys. This is the Q&A. We love to see you guys asking us as many questions. I want to make this a big community for us all to talk not only just the Jays, but also baseball, or also just our lives too. Like, if you want to know, like, I don't know, where we first, like, pooped.
Also,
just
what
ask.
the fuck? He is DFA'd.
Really?
They DFA'd him to open up room on the 40-man roster.
Wow.
I don't understand. This guy had a sub 3 ERA. When our bullpen was struggling and we're searching for answers, Joe Pams is going, oh, sir, I've got the answers. He's going, shut up, Joel. And he's like, let's pick Chatwood again after blowing games.
Dude,
I don't understand.
I hate Chatwood, guys. I hate Chatwood.
Pams must have pissed off somebody.
Yeah.
He must have pissed off somebody.
Yeah, totally. He must have pissed somebody off, dude. There must have been some sort of stuff that we didn't see behind the scenes. That's what's going on right now. That's what's going on.
Also, everyone that's joining, yes, Jays are back. Welcome.
Jays
We're all for it. We're all for it, baby.
Hell fucking yeah, baby. Are you going to do a live cast at Rogers Center with the game?
I've been thinking how we could possibly do that.
I would love
that. We'd probably have to get our phone tripod. But I don't know if they're going to let us through the gates with a tripod. That's the only thing, because that's considered media.
Well, we're going to have to hide that, big dog.
How are we going to...
I don't know.
It's my dick.
Yeah.
It's
you're not going to talk to me about that. You're going to be like, oh.
Dude, don't touch my cock. That's harassment.
Yeah, for real. Yeah. Definitely. We'll figure it out, guys. We're definitely going to be doing some stuff there for fucking sure.
Yep.
Okay, so Adam's Uncle Jim asks this question. He said, heard a rumor Kirk is ready to come up very soon. What do you see for the catching situation when he returns?
Good question.
Yes.
I didn't know he watched baseball. Lives in the woods. Shout out Uncle Jim.
Also, John James says, where do you guys work? And I say, I work at the Wine Rack. Adam works at an energy audit company.
Yeah.
But you know where we want to work is right fucking home. Here. So if you haven't already subscribed, hit us with it.
Actually, where I want to work is in an office that is doing this.
That's true.
But, could you imagine, we've always talked about it, going to the fucking office? Because the thing is, guys, we have to keep setting this up, taking it down, setting it up, taking it down. We live here. We can't have it. We're going to have it set up a lot during the trade deadline. But, we can't have this set up all the time. It's blocking my fridge.
Yes.
Totally. So we got to get an office.
Literally, guys, it's, right there. My life has happened. It's I've had sexual intercourse there.
Always.
It's I've had, that's where I make my dinner. It's this is where I sleep over here. This is, we're right in the thick of it. You know what I'm saying?
This is a 600 square foot apartment. It's tiny. It's not big. It's a closet for rich people.
Totally. Let's answer that question. So it was talking about Kirk coming back, saying what's the catching situation like when he returns. I know we've spoken about this in the past, and our answer is kind of depends what everyone's doing, but you can't send down Reese McGuire with how he's performing, and you can't get rid of Danny Jansen, so you kind of have to keep it the way it is until Wanky Panky, a.k.a. Reese McGuire, says, I actually suck again.
I think he will say, I actually suck again. Totally. I think it's gonna happen, guys. Don't get fooled. Wanky will wank, and he'll suck.
Yes.
And he's gonna get sent back down or traded or wherever the fuck. Honestly, I kind of hope he gets traded this trade deadline. Every time I brought it up, everyone's like, no, but he's so good. No. He is. He's cheesing us right now.
He's got great value.
He's great value. Check out his trade simulator.
Great value, man. You want to look at McGuire. McGuire's chilling at a 5.6.
Perfect.
We could get a Nelson Cruz 1-for-1 and a little bit more something for a Reese McGuire. Then we get to bring up an Alejandro Kirk and just have a Nelson Cruz.
Yeah, and then even if that doesn't work with Jansen and Kirk, which I already fucking love, there's Gabriel Moreno in the wings, killing it. Fourth highest trade value in the Toronto Blue Jay, in the entire Toronto Blue Jay system. So I don't care about Wanky Panky.
No, he's not my future for me. No. And when I think about that, I'm just like, okay, so this is just a free fire. This is just a free shot that we have because he's doing well.
Yummy.
Acquire me a Nelson Cruz. Acquire me a bullpen guy. You know what? I don't know if that's what's going to happen, but that's what should fucking happen when Alejandro Kirk is ready.
Absolutely.
When he's ready to go,
that's it.
Boom, shoot.
That's what I would do. I'd shoot him off because what the hell is Alejandro Kirk doing in AAA?
No, he doesn't deserve to be there.
He deserves to be in the big leagues.
He's proven that he is I deserve at least a very solid major league shot.
This is a good question by Del Kermis. Does Riley Adams have any trade value? And I think it's actually dropped quite a bit. Yeah, he's at a 2.1 right now. It's dropped because he came up to the show and sucked.
Yeah.
So it's quite low now.
Totally. And you know what? Riley Adams is one of those guys where I'm like, let's just hold on to it. Let's just keep it. Hope that maybe he gets a little bit better. Like, I think he got rushed a little bit there because of all the injuries that were happening. And
Agreed.
And I felt like if you watched his at-bats, you saw this guy, like, he was nervous, man. He was nervous.
He didn't look comfortable. Yeah, because again, like you said, perfect thing you said was he was rushed.
Yeah.
He wasn't ready. He was like, he wasn't even expecting it. He's like, I'm going to play AAA or AA, where the fuck he was this year, and I'm all year long. Oh, what? I think it was AAA because Gabriel Moreno's in AA. So he's like, I'm not fucking ready for this shit.
Exactly. Very rarely do these young players, like, when they're like, what is going on, actually do well. So when they do, they're like, I think back to, and this is, I'm totally like kind of switching topics right now, but it's like I think back to like a Justin Herbert of last year, who it's like in like no period, like he's like, I'm just gonna sit on the bench this season, and then like Buddy goes down with a lung puncture injury, and it's like in like 2 hours, it's like you got to start this game, and then ended up putting together a crazy season. That doesn't ever happen. Like when you do that, you're potentially a generational talent.
Well, exactly. Generational, and the fact that probably Herbert's sitting on the bench going, I'm like, put me in. He's like, he's got the mentality. He's not sitting back. He's like, put me in. What would I do if I'm here right now? What would I do? Blah, 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 blah. Whereas like Riley's like, I'm going to develop.
Well, you know what? Okay, so maybe Riley's got to change his attitude a little bit then, That's a good point.
Change your attitude, Riley.
That is a good point, though. You just made a good point. It's like, I think that you're absolutely right. Everyone should be on the bench.
Everyone.
Being like, what would I do in this situation? How do I get better? How can I take your spot? How can I do this in a different way that would be my way that's going to beat out you? You should be doing that every single second if you are not already. Well, actually, even if you are the fucking starter. If you are the fucking starter, then you're looking at your other guys that are around you and you're going like, Semion's doing that. How can I do that better than Semyon? Okay, I can learn that from him. Now it's my turn. It's like there's a competition. There's a camaraderie. You love these guys, but there's also like a, hey, I'm going to be better than you. I am going to be better than you.
When I played baseball, there was always competition, like all the time. I remember like when I was always on the bench when I was in like middle school, and I always had to work my ass up. Like it was like single A, and then I worked my way up to fucking I had to work my way up through the system because I was like, these guys aren't fucking I can do better than that guy. This guy's lazy. This guy doesn't run out balls. This guy doesn't play hard. I'm gonna play harder. I'm gonna play as harder, and I played harder, and that's how I ended up being in the starting rotation A and lineup. Yeah. Because I worked my ass off.
You got to play
baseball
harder, dude. You got a winning mentality. It was just revealed that Brady was playing like more than half the season with a fully torn MCL.
Of course, he got
no excuses.
Of course, he got shot up with a lot of drugs. You got to imagine. He was shot the hell up.
Absolutely.
I mean, remember that play? He was like, I thought it was fourth down. I could totally imagine he was fucking high.
Absolutely. Absolutely, dude. But it's like, when you see shit like that, and you're like, this guy is like 42 years old, it just puts in perspective, there are no excuses. There are no excuses. If this guy can play the full season with a fully torn MCL and win the Super Bowl on a completely new team, then like, be better, Be better.
Just be Brady. Just be Brady.
Just do it. It is possible.
Yeah.
It is possible. We're also a couple minutes away from the game, so let's hop onto this and take a look at our lineups today. I'm feeling like we have got to come out of the gate from this All-Star break feeling refined, feeling fresh, and feeling like we have the Brady mentality.
To use the pun correctly, we got to come out swinging.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes, we do, big dog. Okay, on the Texas Rangers side of things, because that will be our competition in one of the very few games that we have left, not in the Rogers Center. They have leading off Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Then batting second, can't even say this, but it's a DH, Ibanez, who's got an OPS of 458. Never heard
Ibanez?
of that guy
Ibanez?
before. Garcia batting third, having a great breakout year, 840 OPS. Joey Gallo getting shipped, 923 OPS, batting fourth. Then we get to the shit. Catcher Heim at 666 OPS, batting fifth. Nate Lau, actually a bit of a breakout, doing pretty good. He bats sixth.
What's his OPS? Sorry, to cut you off.
762.
Nice.
Not good.
Why is he not batting
bad.
behind Gallo? I don't know.
What? Yeah, I don't know what they're
don't
doing
know.
there. That's like a whole Charlie
weird.
Montoya
It's
move
Montoya
going on
move,
right
yeah.
there. White right there in the 7th spot, batting 581. Then Nick Solak at a 658 OPS, batting 8th. And then you have Culberson batting 9th at a 692 OPS, and they are pitching Lyles today with a 4.86 ERA. That is a beatable lineup. There are only 3 guys, that if you were to look at their OPS, that are above average MLB players.
Yeah.
Looking at the Blue Jays, we have a fuckload more than 3. Semien batting first, 873 OPS. Bichette batting second, 825 OPS.
Both All-Stars.
Guerrero, his OPS has been dropping, and we had both said we thought he needed this All-Star break. He's back now. He participated in that All-Star game.
All-Star MVP.
Won MVP.
Yep.
He's got an OPS of 1.089, and I'm thinking that he's going to come out the gate hot.
Yeah.
Springer batting fourth. I liked what that was doing when we left before the All-Star break. Hernandez fifth. Grichuk sixth. Biggio seventh. Gurriel eighth. And Reese McGuire ninth. Now, my opinion is, frankly, I would be so down for a little switch of Gurriel and Grichuk at this point in time. I believe that Grichuk over the last month has been struggling, and Gurriel has been getting a lot better.
Yeah, I don't. That whole like Biggio, Grichuk, and Gurriel part of the lineup just fucking. I feel like he just rolls dice. He's like, today it's gonna be this.
Yes.
And what's the handiness of the Texas pitcher?
Ooh, how do I figure that out?
Probably if you click on his profile. He is a right-handed. Okay, so yeah, Biggio's batting 7th. I don't know. I don't fucking know. I just would rather have Gurriel batting 6th, to be honest.
Me too.
Yeah.
And
let us know, guys, what you think.
Pitching wise, we have Robbie Ray at a 3.13 ERA. Guys, we have to win this fucking ball game. We're better in all aspects of it. Offensively, pitching-wise, mentality-wise, we should be ready to go. A guy like Joey Gallo is thinking, I'm going to get moved.
Yep.
Texas is thinking, I'm going to move Joey Gallo. Texas is like, what prospects can we get? I wish we could trade for Vladimir Guerrero Jr. How do we do that?
Can't.
They shouldn't be thinking about winning this game, whereas we need to. We want to talk about the Brady mentality. We want to bring that here and say, I don't care how many fucking bullpen pieces are injured. I don't care how we like to stack the lineup. You win at all costs if you want to make postseason this year.
Guys, yes, to stress it even more, we got to win. We got to win, man. We got to win because, yeah, I'll be honest, like the conversation in a month from now could either be A, we're in it, we're still in it, we're looking at a wild card berth, we're very much in it, or B, like we're not in it. And that's a month from now. That will be August 16th. That's like 6 weeks away from the end of the season. So we will know. So we got to win literally now. I know we said that like the last few weeks before the All-Star break were like we must win, and they were, because now it's even more. And now we have harder competition. Texas isn't hard. It's Boston I'm looking at. It's the White Sox I'm looking at. It's the Yankees I'm looking at. I think they're a little bit later, actually, but they're hard. So we got to win, boys.
Absolutely, guys. Let us know what you think in the comments down below about our upcoming schedule. How many games do we need to win to become significant buyers come the trade deadline? Also, guys, if you're new, please hit us with the subscribe and the like button. It means so much. We want to make this our full-time job. Abba Edgar, shout out to him once again for donating $50. That is so totally heartwarming. We're going to put that directly back in the channel so that we can make better content for you guys.
Yeah, you see that, Abba? Like I had to lean over, snipe it with my eyeballs I have to wear glasses to fucking snipe this shit. But if I had it right here, no sniping. No
sniping at all, and we can.
You're gonna make that happen
on screen for you guys. So please, if you're new, hit us with the sub, hit us with the like, hit us with the comments, hit us with the questions. We totally appreciate it. Might get a minute monologue later today from this guy, potentially not, depends how many margaritas I have. We will see, and also how the game goes as well. But guys, thank you so much for watching.
And go Jays, go! Da 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 dee 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 dee.